Okay guys, welcome back to Lightning Outdoors. This is how to find, locate, and catch crappies. It was supposed to be a live stream, but my channel doesn't have the requirements and this and that, and I don't get it. So yeah. We're just going to be doing it this way. Grass. First things first, for finding crappie, you need to know what crappie like. Right here is a very, very good spot. If you haven't seen some of the later videos of me going crappie fishing, there's a bunch of big, there's a tree right here, as you can see, and it's in a little cove. And this cove, 9 times out of 10, is shaded. Crappie are cool water shade creatures, such and such. They like the shade and all that stuff. So, it's really good here. Second off, they're deep water fish most of the time. Deep, cool water. Well, with this always in the shade, it stays cool most of the day. Oh, and we just got hit. Yeah. It's not going as I planned. Anywho. We're just going to keep casting and keep hoping. Oh, and also, keep in mind that crappie feed with their faces facing up. You'd rather be above the fish than below them. They look kind of at an angle, like how my hand is. I don't know how well y'all can see that. My hand is at an angle, that's how a crappie's head looks. That's how they look under the water. You can go dance to that. You guys, we got a fish, we got a fish. No! Big old white crappie, lost him right at the bank. Okay, so it appears they're lower down than I thought. Dang it, that was a good fish. He's lucky I left my stringer at home. So if you guys want to see a stream, I suggest you start clicking the subscribe button. That's one of the requirements, I believe. And second, please ask YouTube to change the amount of requirements to 0, where I can just click the stream button and go from there. By the way, how's framing? Okay, we're still crystal clear and golden. You've probably watched to this point of the video. You can probably guess what the rest of the video is like. Me attempting to catch crappies. And if you think I'm crazy, well, you probably ain't that far from the truth. I might be a little crazy. Oh well. The crappie will bite. Once I can figure out exactly what they want. They're very picky fish. I'm throwing a chartreuse curly tail grub, which I'd probably do better if it didn't have the tail on it, because the tail is so stiff. But then again, it came from Walmart out of a box of other cheap crappie baits there. Very stiff back. It works. Catches fish. Not as many as I prefer, but it catches fish. I'm throwing a medium light action spinning rod. That little Walmart grub, like I said, and 6-pound Bass Pro Shops crappie max. This stuff is some good stuff. Let me tell you. You want to catch crappies? This line is some good stuff. It's got that camouflage tech in it, something like that. It's really good stuff. Oh, and by the way, please leave in the comments what, like, fish you guys want to see me do more fishing for. Whether it be bass, catfish, stuff like that. I can't do walleye. There's no walleye in this lake. Can't do muskie. Can't do pike. Can't do any of those. Well, unless you want to see gar, then yes, I can do gar, but that's to the extent of teeth, of toothy critters in this lake. Well, if you want turtle, then ain't that hard. Throw a bunch of fish guts out and wait a couple days. You can catch crappie on more than just grubs. You can catch them on tubes, worms, a multitude of bass baits. Honestly, if I'm chasing bass, but I also want to catch crappie, I'm probably going to throw Berkeley power bait. I caught a 10-inch crappie. And for those of you who don't know, this lake produces 12 inches like it's nothing. 10-inch crappie ate a 7/16 ounce Berkeley podgy swim shad that I don't understand how it fit the thing in its mouth. Fish was very aggressive. I was chasing bass in a tournament against my brother, and somehow the thing ate it. If you think your bait's too big for crappie, think again. You're just going to catch other stuff in the process. Anywho, we're going to move spots because this one's not producing too terribly well. Okay, guys, making sure the camera's lined up. We're at spot number 2, just legit down the bank, but a lot better. This spot is it's a very steep drop-off. And no matter what time of day it is, 10 out of 10, it is always in the shade. For behind us is a giant wall of sand and cedar. So, yeah, definitely always in the shade. You can catch crappie here, bass here, bluegills. I don't know what else. I mean, you can catch a lot of stuff right here. And as I've said it once in this video, guys, please consider subscribing. If you've already watched this far, then yes, subscribe. I'm working on it. I have a video camera. I just need to get a tripod. I need to get, it's a really old one, so I need to get these card things for it. It needs a lot. and I'm working on it, it'll just take a bit. Tripod's 20 bucks. I don't know how much the cards cost. Then I need better editing software. There's a lot I need, guys. And another thing I need is if you people will keep clicking the subscribe button, watching the videos, which is even better, and going from there. Not too many fish are biting this. I did bring other stuff though. Oh, we just got some. Dang it, let go. I don't know how well or how big the crappie in your lake are, or river, or whatever you're fishing in. But in here, if you want 12-inch slabs, you can get a lot of them. And when I mean 12-inch slabs, I mean 12-inch slabs. There's a lot of bass in this lake. Got him. There he is. There's a crappie. See what I mean by 12-inch slabs? This one might be more 11 or 10 or 11 inches, but big slabs. Big old slabs. That is a big old white. Okay, good. Checking frame rate. Told you there's crappie in here. Told you there's big boys. Yesterday I made a lunch out of big boys that size. Crappie here are not terribly small. Got another guy. Oh, this is a bass. See what I mean by tiny bass? The camera highly enlarges it, but he's maybe 8 or 9 inches. Maybe 10 if he's lucky. He's not very big. If you want to see an example of better bass, go check Bucket of Bass. It's a video by my channel, and we catch a lot of good hardy largemouth in it. I don't know why, but y'all are really liking that video. It's got 66 views. Get it 3 more and it doubles, or it's almost double what the second most popular is, which is how to rig a fluke. I don't know why you guys like that so much. Y'all really seem to like me to make that video. Then again, my first 3 videos were very popular. Oh, we just got a thump. I know you guys can't see it. We got him. Another crappie. What I tell you guys, this spot is better than the other one. Ba-bam! Another good old slab. Fatty, too. Now he's gone. Okay, frame rate's still relatively high. I know you couldn't see that fish, or see me hooking, but like I said, the crappie in here are big, and they're biting. They're cold water fish. The closer, or the longer into fall and winter it gets, the better the crappie bite. Then again, crappie are delicious. So if you ever have a chance to catch a bunch of slabs, go with it. Got another one already. once you get them biting, it's non-stop. He ain't as big as the other one. Still another nice jack slab. He's a little on the scrawny side, but I'm starting to figure out the farther out you get and the deeper you fish, the smaller they get. But also the more abundant. Then again, I've hit this spot heavy over like the past couple of days. I mean, this entire hole that I'm fishing, I have hit it very hard and heavy for crappie the last few days. They're in here and they're in here thick. Dang it, missed it. Yeah, the wind's blowing today. It's gonna warm up later. Be in like the 50s or 60s. So it's gonna be nice today. We've had this warm spike. This reel's not very, doesn't have a very high frequency for gear ratio. Or does it? I don't know. I don't count. But yeah. Held the rod tip too high. You don't want to hold it too high, and you don't want to hold it, or you want to hold the rod tip just right. Crappie got very soft mouths, and they're also ridiculously sensitive. That is why I'm using this rod, which is very, very sensitive to the slightest of nibbles. I'm actually surprised we haven't caught a bluegill yet. We've caught bass and crappie and not a single bluegill. I'm going to turn the camera, face the other direction, how it's frame rate. Still pretty high. Let's get it the other side so I can see how y'all doing. For angle, little bit more. There, tripod's not liking that. Oh well, tripod, you're going to have to deal with it. We're going to get the net out. Some of the slabs we've been catching have been pretty nice, and I don't want to lose a big one again. As you saw at the beginning of the video where we lost that nice slab right in front of the camera. That was tragic. I don't like losing big fish. Had a hit. I think. Oh, he's there. Or was there. Nobody's perfect. Weeds. There's some grass down there, and it's driving me bonkers because my bait's getting hung on it. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I'm not not too terribly happy about the grass. In a moment, we're going to switch over to a new bait. Because as you can see, the effectiveness has slowly started to fade. Or we just need to go deeper because we just had a hit. We're going to check frame rate and then move y'all deeper. Okay, you're still going. Okay, frame rate's still high. There you go, tripod. Now you can like that. Okay. About there. Right in the middle. Like I said, crappie are deep water, cold water, sensitive fish. Where you can catch them in all sorts of conditions. I've caught them in the heat of summer, right next to an aerator. They're like oxygen-rich waters. I was looking for bass and then gave up and started looking for panfish and stumbled across a couple of crappies. They weren't too terribly large. They were decent. Wasn't what I know they could be. They weren't tiny. For most people, they were giants. Now let me know, guys, have you ever caught a crappie 15 inches large? Because my PB is like 13 and about a pound. And I want to catch a 15-inch crappie. That would be cool. One more cast, guys, and then we're going to go switch baits out for a Go minnow. I bought them about a year and a half ago or something. Don't remember who makes them. But never caught a fish on them. Bought them to go with some Roadrunners. Roadrunners are too small. That was a fish. This is what I don't like about small, light lures. We're going to switch over really quick. You guys just enjoy the scenery for a moment. And we'll go from there. Got to upgrade the jig head size and everything. There we go. Don't know how effective it's going to be. But, oh, yeah, that's what it looks like. Just a little curly tail on a minnow body. That's all these are. All the Go minnows are. Never caught a fish on one. See if we can't change that today. And we know they're in here. We just caught a few, showing that, yes, my methods do work. To the extent that they have been, no. Then again, the first day it warmed up this month, first true day, and I shot a video, I caught 30 plus fish. Didn't put them all on camera, but I caught 30 plus fish that day. The next day, I caught, I don't know, roughly 20 fish. Yesterday, I caught still quite a bit of fish. So, I mean, I can suspect this. We're actually just going to do a few more casts, then we're going to go home, and we got some stuff to do. And let's see what this gill minnow can't do. And fish, don't say you're not in here. I know you're in here. I just caught a few of you. Got him. I actually got one. I got a crappie. He ate the gill minnow. Let's go. That's the first. The gill minnow just went up in my arsenal. There we go, guys. Another slab. He got bigger shoulders than the last, or than that other one his size. That's good. They like the gill minnow. I didn't know how well they worked here. Never really fished them either, so can't really say much. I'm just happy that they work. I mean, I didn't even think they'd work. I bought them to go with the jig head, or go with the Roadrunners, some red Roadrunners, but the Roadrunner head was too small. Yeah, I'm not very wise about picking my heads for lures. I basically just pick them and hope they fit. So, if we ever do a video where I go to Cabela's or something, and I'm able to film in the store, and I just pick up random hook sizes, yeah, you'll know why. I mean, for EWG hooks, I prefer 3/0. Sometimes I'll bump it up to a 4/0 straight shank, depending on what I'm fishing for, what I'm doing, what bait I'm throwing. If I'm throwing like a big, beefy, or if I'm throwing a Zoom Lizard, I prefer a 4/0. I don't know why, but I prefer a 4/0 straight shank. But for just about everything else, for bass, I'll throw a 3/0 EWG worm hook and catch, I don't know, same amount of fish you guys would on a straight shank. I really don't notice a difference between my hookup ratios. But if you guys are wondering if I'm still in quarantine, you better believe it. I'll be in quarantine for quite a while. We're going to make a cast or two more, and then, well, depending on frame rate. And we're starting to lose a little bit, but we're going to make a couple more casts, and then we're going to head in. It would have been a productive day. We caught a couple of fish. I mean, there's... Oh, we're getting another bite. I know my hook setting's not the greatest, but these fish aren't biting that deep into the bait. So it's not really my issues, it's the fish. The fish have issues, I don't. Turn your back that way. Like this. Oh dang, this clip's run 22 minutes long. Oh dang. Sorry guys, you're gonna have like a 30-minute video to watch. Yeah, if you want to see what crappie fishing looks like, this is what fishing is. If you're new to it, probably don't watch this video. I'll probably make another one eventually on how to get started fishing. Actually, I'll tell you really quick now. You buy yourself a rod from Walmart, a light one. You can have light power, light whatever, but you don't want it heavy for starters. There's a fish. Ooh, that's a better one. 30-minute crappie action. Y'all should have seen it that first day. I wish I would have had my tripod on me, but I didn't, and I wasn't even planning on a video that day. Get another nice crappie. You get yourself a light rod from Walmart. You don't want something too heavy. I mean, at max, I'd say a medium bass rod, medium-powered bass rod, spinning combo is about what you'd want. For like maximum, for like your bigger fish, like if you live in an area where there's like big walleye and stuff like that, and that's what you'll probably be targeting, don't ask me what for. I'm giving you how to start for like small bass, crappies, bluegills. Get yourself a worm, or get yourself some bobbers, some split shots, dang it, and some small size 4 octopus hooks from Walmart, all-purpose. Get yourself some of those, and some night crawlers from the Walmart cooler. Buy yourself a. Don't even go to the fishing section for force up suppliers. Go to the hardware for like $1. For like $1.50, you can go get a pair of pliers that works plenty fine. Saves a lot of money right there. After you're already spending maybe 20, 30 bucks. I mean, if you really want to start cheap, just get yourself a Doc Demon bobber or some red white bobbers. The cheap hooks. What else? Split shots and worms, and you're set for a while. Little tackle box or something to hold it, and you'll be fine. And there was a fish over there. I can't reach him though. He's just out of catch. Oh well. I started fishing with the simple push button rod, bobber, split shot, and worm, and it catches them probably better than lures, honestly. It's not very friendly in tournaments. It's actually considered cheating in tournaments. Got him. Dead crappie. Or a bass or something. I don't know what he is, but he's big. Oh, it's a big one. No! No! No, guys, we lost a big old crappie. No, he was a giant. He was a giant. That's 2 today. 2 big boys. No. I know you guys couldn't see most of the fight, but you could hear it. No. That was a nice fish. Oh well. And I'm going to say this for the 3rd and final time, right before I shut off the video, because this is goodbye. Click subscribe. Make sure you click subscribe. I need that subscribe button clicked. Sorry for this video being so long. Sorry for losing 2 really big fish. Oh, never gonna get those fish. And thanks for watching. Click that like button. That would also be very nice. And we'll see y'all next time.